Something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time.
It's your boy Big Truck. Hey yo, shout out to my man Izzy. Reacts. King's doing amazing things. Go to his channel, show him some love. He has some things to say. I have some things to say, and then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Let's go.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
The Black church's focus is not on building families. It's about keeping women single, comfortable, independent. I said what I said. Just look at the numbers. The church is 70 to 80% single women. And the pastor want to sell these women this fairy tale telling them that your Boaz is coming. Keep waiting, knowing good and well that there isn't any single men in the congregation. And that's low-key manipulation. Because
Of course, spiritual manipulation. A large number of these pastors, they know what they're doing. They know how to pander to women and get their attention and get their pocketbooks too. And some of them try to get between their legs.
men aren't flocking to the churches because the churches are catered to women. The sermons shame men and pamper women. The programs be women brunches, women conferences, women's night. The churches know who pay the tithes. It's the women.
Because those are the ones that are easily to be manipulated. There, I said it. Large number of women are easily to be manipulated. Men, large number of men read between the lines. And when they read between the lines, a large number of those men picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they fell back.
Talk to anybody. You don't talk to men just because you're single. And they sold you this lie of, oh, it would just come. You need to stop worrying about that. Just serve the Lord. And if you get busy and you pretend like you don't want marriage, then it's going to come. We don't give this advice for anything else. If someone wants a higher paying job, no one says to be idle. They say keep applying, position yourself in the job market, right? Until it happens. Even if you get rejected by one company, does that mean that you stop applying for the job that you want? No. You keep applying until it happens.
I am starting to believe that the Black church is keeping Black women single. I want to believe in my heart of hearts that when churches have Women's Day, have women's conferences, when you go to these women empowerment, conferences, and they are allowing people to be vulnerable and transparent, and they are sharing how they healed from certain things. I'm trying to figure out why we are almost intentionally leaving out that God's word also says that a man is a woman's covering.
Now, my brothers and sisters, they just see that. You see, I played that for a reason, because I want to make a point. See, the problem is not just in the Black church. No, it's not. It is not just in the Black church. It's society. And the way society conditioned our sisters to behave. You understand? To behave. And
as smart and intelligent, creative as Black women are, why would you allow? Why would you open up the doors to allow someone to come in and manipulate you? And you not pay attention to that. You not see that. You not call that thing out. Help me understand that. Let's go.
And then those that go to church blame it on the church. Yes, the pastors, yes, the preachers, yes, the reverend, yes, whatever you want to call them. Of course, they cater to women because that's who's keeping the church running with their tithes.
And also, let's talk about it. A large number of those male preachers sleeping with the women of the church house. Come on. If we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to address it, let's address it. We're going to address all things.
For decades, since the 80s, early 90s, our good sister Shahrazad Ali, she's been spitting everything we talk about today. She's been spitting that 30, 40 years ago.
We can't get it if we don't give it. We keep wanting them to give us and do something for us that we refuse to do and give to them. It don't work like that. The good black woman has self-respect. She don't have to go out naked just to get the attention of a man.
But they do.
I have sisters all over the country, and they come up to me after the lectures, and they'll be talking to me, and they'll say, well, you know, all he think about is sex. All he think about is my body. I say, why don't you show him something else?
They can't.
And then here's the really good one. They'll come up and they'll have on a weave. They have on false eyelashes, another whole face, false fingernails, and all of that. And then they'll say, but I'm looking for a real man.
Ain't that about a bitch?
You see that? My dear brothers and sisters, you see that? You see, she's been preaching this since the 80s, early 90s. So the manosphere, the red pill, the Kevin Samuels, even
gold
me,
pill,
all these man channel, our talking points came from Shahrazad Ali. You understand what I'm saying? Everything I've been saying on this channel, she's been saying it since the 80s, early 90s. And nothing has changed. Even back then, black women was attacking her. All the way fast forward to today, nothing has changed. If anything, it has gotten worse.
I remember when Miss Felicia Rashad was on the Breakfast Club, and she said what she said. Modern women came for her, all because she told the truth. Anytime there is a black woman, white woman, Hispanic woman, black man, white man, Hispanic man, Asian man, Asian woman, all of good character, speak truth. Modern women have something to say. Y'all asses just disqualified yourselves, and you don't even know it.
I was getting my hair done, and I threw the question out to the people in the room, and I said, who told you that you should desire a man of God? And a woman looked at me and she said, that's just what they said we were supposed to want. And I'm like, well, who was they? If a man of God was so abundant, so common, if it was what God wanted for all of his daughters, then why isn't it real?
Did you hear that? No. No, my sister. You are wrong. You are 100% wrong. Because there's good men. Right now, I can step outside in the black neighborhood and throw a penny in the air. When that penny land, it will land on a good man. You understand what I'm saying? It will land on a good man. But here's the problem.
There have always been good men walking around the universe. Just like there have always been good women walking around the universe. Modern women do not know what to do with a good man. If he approached you, sat down next to you, and offered you rice and peas and oxtail and rum punch, you wouldn't know what the hell to do.
Most women that are complaining, they don't want the package that good man comes in. They don't like that package because that brother may not be tall. That brother may not have a six-pack ab. That brother may not be in shape. That brother may not look like Maurice Chestnut.
But let a woman of another race see him. A woman of another race will snatch him up real quick and treat him right, love him right. Then y'all gonna be sitting there looking like a duck.
And that brother's bank account is not $100,000 a month or a year. You understand what I'm saying? Therefore, they would look past that brother. I don't want him. But I have the audacity to come on social media and speak this ridiculous rhetoric.
The church is not trying to keep black women single. Society is. And what's happening is too much of the world is being allowed in the church. It's not the church, it's the world. But the world is currently dominating the church.
But you have to look at who is opening themselves up to the world. Large number of women. I will say it again. As smart, intelligent, beautiful, creative as black women are, why are you allowing others to manipulate you? You should be able to tell the difference. 2 and 2 is 4. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 plus 1 is 2. But you're not. Take responsibility.
When I say that, what I mean is that the devil is running rampant, and we are living in a time where so many things are being normalized that the structure of the church is being weakened to a...
I'm glad you mentioned the devil. I'm glad you did that, sister. Because a large number of women have sold their soul to the things of this world and have made money and material things their God. And now the devil has come to collect.
The Jezebel spirit is running rampant in this generation.
You guys look at everything I say as an attack. And it's like, I'm not attacking you. I'm telling you. Back in the day, there was feminine women. There was ladies. There was, there was good girls. Now, everybody twerking on the hood of a car. Everybody smoking cigarettes. Everybody drinking like they daddy. Everybody cussing up a storm. Everybody it is a pack of hooligans. Y'all.
Don't get me wrong, sister. You speak in facts, and I give you credit where credit is due. You're cooking right now. You are sizzling.
Sitting here thinking about how I went to singles night at church, and it was hundreds. I mean, at least 1,000. First, I thought it was 500, but the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people. Even thought that it was I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes and sizes, literally African-American women. Like a room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. Like, this has to be like a simulation. Is that the word I'm gonna use? I think so. Like, I'm confused and I'm like low-key, like nervous, like for us. We're shit for myself, fuck y'all. Because we're the men.
When you sit back, oh, you said we're the men. They're with the bear eating popcorn. They're with the bear. They picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they left many moons ago. Large number of men have stepped away from that type of woman to experience a different type of woman. Where the result, they're happy. That's where those men are at. There's certain types of women men are not approaching, men are not entertaining, men are not even speaking to, nor opening up doors for. Because men are reading the room. That answered your question. Carry on.
Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind. We know where they at. Bye.
My dear sisters, I'm not laughing to be laughing at y'all. I'm laughing because this is reality. In 2026, this is women's reality.